The SS Edward L. Reyerson is a celebrated American Great Lakes freighter known for her striking design, high speed, and unique place in maritime history. Commissioned by the Inland Steel Company and entering service in 1960, she was constructed between April 1959 and January 1960 at the Manitowoc Shipbuilding Company in Manitowoc, Wisconsin. As the third vessel in the class of 13 730-foot-long lake freighters, known informally as the 730 class, the Reyerson was part of a generation of ships that were, for their time, the longest ever to sail the inland seas. As such, these vessels shared the unofficial title Queen of the Lakes, denoting the longest ships in Great Lakes service at that time. Today, the Queen of the Lakes is the MV Paul R. Tregurtha, built in 1981, but that's a whole other story. From the outset, the Edward L. Reyerson was built with a clear purpose: the rapid transport of iron ore. She was not only engineered for cargo capacity, but also for speed and aesthetics. With her streamlined superstructure and relatively sleek profile, she stood out among her peers, many of whom prioritized bulk over beauty. Her propulsion system, powered by steam turbines, gave her a top speed of 19 miles per hour, an impressive feat for a vessel of her size. This speed earned her the affectionate nickname Fast Eddie, a title that reflected both her capability and the admiration of those who watched her glide through the lakes. On August 3, 1960, the Reyerson successfully completed her sea trials and embarked on her first operational assignment. The next day, she sailed to Escanaba, Michigan, to take on her inaugural of iron ore destined for the Indiana Harbor, Indiana. This maiden voyage marked the beginning of a storied career that would see the Reyerson break records and stand as a symbol of industrial might on the Great Lakes. One of her most notable achievements came on August 28, 1962, when she set a new iron ore cargo haulage record for the Great Lakes, loading 24,623 long tons or 27,578 short tons of iron ore in Superior, Wisconsin. She set a benchmark that remained unbroken for 3 years. This accomplishment underscored her effectiveness not just in speed, but also in freight capacity, crucial during an era of booming steel production and industrial growth. Yet for all of her advancements, the Edward L. Reyerson was also the end of an era. She holds the distinction of being the last steam-powered freighter built on the Great Lakes, and the final vessel constructed without a self-unloading system. This made her a straight-decker, relying on shoreside equipment for loading and unloading, in contrast to the self-unloading freighters that would soon dominate the lakes due to their efficiency and lower operating costs. In 2009, the Reyerson was placed in long-term layup in Superior, Wisconsin, where she remains to this day. Though inactive, she continues to capture the imagination of maritime enthusiasts and historians alike. She is now one of only 2 American-owned straight-deck lake freighters still in existence, the other being the John Sherwin, built in 1958. Today, the Edward L. Reyerson is remembered not only for her technical specifications and performance, but also for the grace she brought to the gritty world of Great Lakes shipping. With her record-setting legacy, distinctive style, and enduring nickname Fast Eddie, remains a cherished icon of North American maritime history. And as always, thank you for watching.